Hello, guys, and welcome back to day number 8 of my December daily. I will be using the Winter Magic paper. It is by Echo Park. I've used this paper collection with a couple of my December dailies now, and so I really like it. I like the snowy feel. I'm gonna probably use the Cartabella frames and tags, not quite sure yet, and I know I'm gonna use these stickers. So I've already cut my paper down 8 by 8 because that is the size of my album. On this little cutout here, I cut it out on my Cricut. What I did was I took a star and I welded it to the paper there, or the square, and then I also placed a number 8 there, and then of course I did the slice method and created just a really cute fun paper that I can add to my day number 8. As always, I have my little tray with very few embellishments here, and I'm going to use a couple of things that I already have out. This is a picture of my mother right here. We are in the car. We have been out shopping and went out to eat, and so today's story is going to feature my mother, and I am going to do my journaling offline because, again, it's probably going to be very personal, so I won't read it, but I am going to start off with this number 8 paper that I designed in my Cricut. So I need to go ahead and punch some holes in this paper, so I'm going to just use the binder cover that I have, the inserts, and just kind of cut that out. I've already added some acetate to the back of the number 8, and so I'm going to go ahead and just punch out my paper here so that it will line up really beautifully when I put everything into my album. I am loving how my album is looking now. It is starting to be a little chunky, and I have been watching some videos online, and some of you ladies have had to get 2 books. I'm hoping that that is not going to be me at the end of all of this, but who knows? All I can say is I am going to enjoy the journey, and if I need to, I will. So I've also cut some acetate, and I've already punched the holes in that because I have an idea of creating a page with that a little bit later. So I'm just playing with my photo, seeing if I want to put it here on the number 8 paper, or do I want to put it on another layout, and I'm going to go ahead and save that to put on another layout. So I'm going to go ahead and start embellishing this, just using things in my stash to go ahead and embellish. All right, so I'm going to use this paper here to adhere my photo, and I know that the trees are going in a different direction, but you know what? I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all. So I'm going to add some glue here, and then go ahead and adhere this down to this cardstock. I like that all of the paper kind of just go together, and I really like how that looks. See, you can't even really tell the trees, so that's another reason why it really didn't bother me to use the cardstock choice that I chose. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of position this on the paper here. And this paper, I mean, I just said that, but this paper is so pretty to me. So even as I'm looking at it now, I really like this, and I'm thinking I probably should have picked up 2, because I just picked up 1 because I wasn't really sure if I was gonna, really like it. So, and I'm trying to do better. I'm trying not to, buy so much so that I won't hoard crafty items. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to use this mom sticker set that I have. I'm going to actually kind of undress the mom and add my own embellishment to it. It has a pink heart on it, and I'll share with you here in a moment, and I want to kind of add something that will go along with the paper collection that is here, because it's more blues than this pink here. So I want to add something. So I'm just going to start looking in my stash and see if I can find something that will go with the paper. So I do have these stickers, so let me just see if it's something I can pull off of this sticker sheet here and add to that mom, because I think it needs something else. It had a pink heart on it, so why not add something else to it? So I am looking at this little snowman and I think this is going to go perfect with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right there. And I like it. See how you can change embellishments to fit what you need. So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere the mom down on this paper. And I like how this sheet came along. I love that you can weld things together and make projects your own and personalize it. So this look cute. I like the snowman on the mom. So let's move on. So I'm gonna put some of the border strips down here, the stickers from that sticker collection I just showed you guys. I'm gonna add some stickers here just to make this pop a little bit more. And so I'm just adhering it to the bottom, and you'll see later on in the video that I will be adding it to the top as well. I just kind of like how it made it a little bit more uniform. And so I'm doing a voiceover today, guys, because I was actually trying to record and do my videos, and my oldest granddaughter called me and I was on the phone with her. So I just decided I didn't want to stop crafting so that I can get this video up. And yeah, so I am doing a voiceover, so it kind of cheats everything when you kind of know how the end is going to be, kind of like the end of the story, right? So I have this snow marker in my stash and I'm going to put it around the number 8. Keep in mind this is a wintry paper, and so because again we don't get much snow here, I have to make my own snow up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add this to the edges of the star, and then I'll come back and emboss it so that it will kind of look like snow around the star, because that's the look that I'm kind of going for here. So I'll just keep embellishing it with this snow, and then I'll show you guys how I heat emboss it. Okay, I now have all of the edges done, and please disregard my heating tool. It is well loved. I've had it for quite some time. I'm probably gonna have to get another one because I noticed today that the cord is fraying a little bit, and I'm super scary, and so I don't want to cut it all one day and it catch a fire. So I'm probably going to have to get another one. You can see right there where it is coming loose at the end. So I'm just going to continue to emboss this, heat emboss it so that I can get the desired look. I'm just kind of touching it to see if it's what I like, and then I kind of like the way it looks. See, it's just raised up a little bit. It gives it just that added zhuzh to it, as we say, and I like it. It is chef's kiss. So I am going to move on, clean up my little mess here, and move on to the next step. All right, so I can't leave well enough alone. I seen these cute skates and I said, yep, that go perfect right there. So I added it to this layout. So I like the way it's coming together. It is going well. So as I mentioned, I am going to add some more of the border to the top because when I start looking at it, it's like, it's missing a little bit something from the top. So I'm going to go ahead and move back to this layout piece here so that I can embellish it just a little bit more. I love how you can take stickers and just add, a little bit extra to your projects, and it just gives your projects, so much more. And I totally love dimensional stickers. So I am having fun pulling those out of my stash. Although it's hard to use them, I am still enjoying using those to create my layouts. So I'm playing around with some wood stars that I had in my stash. I'm looking at them. I really don't like the red wording on there and the twine. I think it kind of takes away from the blues and the snowy look. So I'm going to still fuss around with it. I think, I was thinking maybe I can just tie this in a little bow and maybe it'll work, but you'll see. I end up changing it because I just didn't really like how that looked. Okay, so as you can see, I tied bows on these, and I turned them over to try to do something different, and I decided to get the stickers again and see if I can embellish these up. I like the fact that they were like that brown wood color because it matched the paper really well, and so I decided to just add some stickers to the stars to play with it a little bit more. And as I'm adding the stickers, I realized that I don't like it even more with the red and the stickers. So I'm going to remove the red stickers. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to remove the red twine. And as you see me doing here, and then I decided to use some more bows that I had in my stash. Okay, so I had these bows in my stash. I like them. It goes with the paper, and so I'm going to add them here. There's a fun story behind this picture. My mom and I had actually did a taste test in the car, and I had her try some gummies, but they had the Tajin sauce seasoning on it, and I'm probably butchering that up, but you know, the seasoning that you can put on fruits that tastes amazing on mangoes and things like that. But I had found some, and I said, let's do a taste test. So there's also a video that I recorded us, and so this was prior to us actually doing the taste test. And when I say it was hilarious, my mom was like, ooh, it's disgusting. So yeah, but she would kill me if she knew that I even thought about sharing that video, because her face was just priceless when it came down to describing how that gummy candy tastes. It was actually very horrible. So yeah, so these are the wood tags that I use for this layout here. So I like that layout. So I'm just, putting everything together to see how it looks and see if I need to add anything to my layouts. And I pulled out the acetate 8x8 that I had cut out earlier, and I decided that I needed to embellish this. So I am going to just look in my sticker stash that I got with the paper line, and I am going to embellish this so that I can add my journaling to this acetate paper. All right, for the sake of time, I just added some snowflakes. I also went ahead and added some of the animals, the polar bear, the deer, and the snowman at the bottom. I added some of the border stickers to the bottom of the acetate as well as the top. Now I'm just measuring this little piece of paper so that I can add it in the middle. And this is where my journaling is going to go, right here in the middle of this layout. All right, so I have that middle piece there, and all I need to do is just add some journaling to the some journaling paper to the top of it. And I'm actually going to use the paper that I already have in the stash that I used with the tags on yesterday's layout to adhere to this, and then this layout will be finished. All right, I have added the paper there, and then all I'll need to do is go back and just put my journal in there. I am using some thickers and putting the word love there in this black foam thickers. I love how that looks on there. It just, just add a little bit more to it. These are the thickers that I used with, and added with the love there. And so, yeah, this layout here is complete. Very simple. I love how simple December Daily has been for me. I have just enjoyed just creating pretty much on the fly. And, with the exception of my calendar that I've created, and I'm continuing to update that calendar as I, think of ideas and things like that. But yeah, I am liking this layout. All right, so here is the number 8 page. You see I added that border at the top that I mentioned earlier. I have the acetate so you can actually see the picture or the layout after that. Here is this layout with the wood veneer stars there with the bows and stickers I added. And then, of course, the acetate page that I have that can go in the middle of the layouts. So I think that each day something changed in my mind of how I want my layouts to kind of come together. And so I really enjoy how this one came together. Thanks guys so much for watching. And if you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.